Shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks! Hey there everyone, and welcome today for a brand new video on the channel. Thanks for stopping by for this one. So today, I want to talk about something that has been part of a pretty major theory and conspiracy in the Ninjago community for pretty much just months at this point. Honestly, probably upwards of around 5 or 6 months, to be honest, as this does all tie into a lot of people's expectations regarding something big happening for Ninjago with Ninjago United. Most people are convinced a new ninja team is on the way, or something else dramatic and big of that nature. While absolutely nothing is confirmed at this current point in time, I figured that now would be the ideal time to go over this, go over some instances of the past of big changes happening to Ninjago, and setting some form of reminder in place. You'll understand this more as I get into it if you don't already understand. But as I say here, with all of this talk surrounding a potential big change next year, well, now, whether that's a new ninja team members joining the current team, or just something else entirely that has a dramatic change, I guess you could say, on the show, this can be very worrying for a lot of people, and I can completely understand that, because if you've been a fan of this show for a long time, you love it for what it is currently, what it currently brings to the table, and so if they try and bring something new to the table and kind of offset things a little bit and disrupt that balance that's currently in place that a lot of people enjoy so much, things can be worrying, and as there's always that small chance that maybe this new thing that they add to the show could be bad and people's enjoyment could be completely ruined as a result of this. So I completely understand. With this being said though, there is a horrible trend within the community where people never seem to properly accept change. Now I have some examples of this. For example, as I say, there is the Season 8 redesigns that happened after the movie was a thing. They changed the designs of the ninja to fit more properly with the Ninjago movie, and so that any new fans that were brought in to the show as a result of the movie, you know, things would feel a bit more natural and they wouldn't have these other older designs, and ultimately it just made them look better. Things were getting stale. A change like this is always a very welcome thing. There's also the thing that happened with Season 11 where a soft reboot type thing happened, and some things in the show were just tweaked ever so slightly. There was the new format, new animation, and just some other small story changes were added, and things kind of started anew, but at the same time they were definitely not new. It wasn't a clean slate, just a few things were tweaked to make it feel like a somewhat fresh start for the show, and people were in an absolute uproar when that happened. With this being said, if it is actually revealed, and confirmed at least, that something huge is happening next year with 2023, and that this year is going to be the year that brings new change to the show, I just have some advice, and I have literally said the same thing on Twitter. In fact, my tweet over there, in case you guys haven't seen it, is basically what inspired this video in the first place. But this is what I've got to say on this entire topic. Before worrying and jumping to negative conclusions, let's just remember the events of 2018 and 2019 in regards to what happened with Seasons 8 and 11. Okay, so it's something new, and different at that. And that's not inherently a bad thing. I think people need to just simply wait before judging anything. If we find out that a new ninja team is coming and we get a glimpse of these characters, don't just jump the gun and call it bad, because we still don't know enough about it yet. What's really the ideal thing to do is to wait until we have way more information surrounding it, and then come to the conclusion whether or not you like it. Don't hate on things just because they're brand new. That is what this all comes down to, as there has been a very big kind of pattern in the past, and it goes something like this. Something new is introduced, people hate blindly at first, and then afterwards, for the most part here, just as a majority, people come around to it and start to really enjoy it. I believe that pattern will manage to repeat itself once more, in this case in 2023, assuming some form of big change is planned and is coming to the table. So yeah, that really sums it up in my opinion, and that's kind of the main gist of what I wanted to get across in this video. Don't judge things straight away, and don't instantly blindly hate and call them bad because they're new, because who knows, that something new that they're going to be adding to the show might just end up being your favourite quality of the show in more given time. So that's really all this comes down to. Just kind of think before you jump to these conclusions, And yeah, basically, I hope you guys do understand where I'm trying to come from with this. A little bit hard to explain, but I hope you guys do get the point. I think I explained it in the best way I possibly could. But that is basically all I wanted to let out in this video, and I thought this would be a fairly good video to make. Kind of just as the community is in a very strange spot with things like this right now. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it from me here. So with all of this being said, be sure to share your own thoughts and opinions on this down below in the comments. I'd love to hear them. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like on it. It would really help me out in the algorithm and whatnot. Be sure to leave a subscribe if you did enjoy today's video and are interested in seeing a lot more like this. And also hit the notification bell so that you can always be the first to stay up to date on all things Ninjago here on the channel and keep up to date on all of my new content that I try to produce daily. And with all of this being said, I will see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye.